Mayday, talk shit, she at your head. I ain't talking bald face. She don't fuck with baby daddies, fucking up the feng shui. Taking care of 4 kids, Sunday to Sunday. Flyer and round trips when she hit the runway. Comedy original, she do shit her own way. Made the stage her place, moving at her own pace. Fuck with her the wrong way, it's gonna be a long day. She watch Basketball Wives, loving hip hop too. Born in 81, one day forward turned to 82. Funny, ratchet, and cute. She a winner, that's true. She don't even take L's, eating alphabet soup. Mayday, mayhem, 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 mayday, mayhem. She a cool black nerd, always been smart. Ever since she turned 8, wanted her name in the charts. Monty Python was a shit. Richard Pryor made a start. Red Fox and Eddie Murphy, inspiration to her art. Who you know got banned from the dollar store for throwing canned goods at a baby father though? She a good mother though. She ain't worried about laughs cause she gon' get a lot of those. Showtime at the Apollo though. And she paint the perfect picture telling stories up in all the jokes. You don't really want the drama, bro. Cause Mabel cool, Mayday nice, Mayday want all the smoke. Mayday, mayhem, Mayday, mayhem, Mayday, mayhem, Mayday, mayhem, Mayday, mayhem, Mayday, mayhem, Mayday, mayhem.
And welcome back to another episode of the Mayday Mayhaim Podcast. I am your host, Mayday Mayhaim. I know it's been a minute. I had to get some things in order. As y'all know, it's a new little one running around here causing mayhem of her own. So her mayhem is over. I'm assuming. I'm assuming she's finally done. So now I can get back to what I want to do and what I love to do, which is talking to my viewers. So if you read the heading, as you know, I can't say this without having to clear my throat. But the man that I love to hate is not in the White House. Now, some of you may think that I'm talking about Trump. And I can tell you, no, I'm not talking about Trump. With any president that comes along, I always say it's only 4 years. I ain't worried about him. You might even say, well, is it Vance? No, I ain't worried about him. No, I ain't even know who Vance was until, he started running with Trump. No, the man I love to hate is none other than Elon Musk. Yes. That's the man I love to hate. Y'all just don't know. Like, he is something special, that Elon Musk man, sir. He is something else. And I say that because I always say about Elon Musk that he is so smart. So sometimes you just so damn dumb. You're just dumb. And now I'm wondering, how in the hell did Elon Musk get in to the White House? That's my question. How did Elon Musk get into the White House? I got to sip my wine after that. This Moscato ain't doing it tonight. I don't know. I might need the harder liquor because I'm trying to understand, how did he get in? And what the hell does he do in the White House? What does he do? That is my question. What does Elon Musk do in the White House? What is his job? We're gonna look it up because I just thought about what the hell does he do in the White House? Is he media personnel? Because now we all know Elon Musk bought Twitter, the little Tweety bird, and he turned it into X. Okay, we know that. Now, if this mofo supposed to be in the White House, as we say about Trump, you working in the White House, but them Twitter fingers steady working. What is you doing in the White House? But them little X bangers are still tapping. They still a tapper. I'm just trying to figure out what is his job in the White House. Sorry, I'm adjusting my mic. Apologize. But what is his role in the White House? That's my question. And we're going to figure that out. But before we get there, let's talk about Elon Musk just a little bit. And on our second half, we talking about a phenomenon that's going on in Los Angeles. And no, it's not the drones. There have been a help me, like makeshift things spotted on Google Earth. And it says help and trafico, like someone is trafficking someone. So I didn't believe it until I actually looked at it. And when I looked at it, I was appalled. I'm like, now either Google Earth then wrote that shit in there or someone is really asking for help. And we're going to look around. But first, let me get to Elon Musk ass just a little bit. Now, what do we know Elon Musk for? Do anybody know? Y'all remember when Elon Musk sent that damn Tesla car into outer space? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that he sent a car to space? The Roadster. Let me show you so y'all don't think I'm tripping. And we're gonna talk about that too. Because I got a problem with that shit right there. I ain't even for the hold you. Excuse me. I got a problem with that. Let's take a look at this. As you can see, yeah, he did launch a car into space. And that was in February of 2018 by SpaceX Falcon Heavy rocket. Now, everyone watched this because we were just astonished. I was one of the ones that watched it too. And us that was really looking, we remember seeing the glitch where it looked like the car was inside of a pod, but it was supposed to be traveling in outer space. And we all were like, yeah, okay, but we'll go with it. Now, allegedly, it was a 2010 Tesla Roadster that Musk previously drove to work. Now, how many of y'all, my listeners, have seen cars catch on fire, either on TV or in real life or whatever? Cars catch on fire due to dangerous situations, especially high heat. We have seen in certain parts of the United States and in the world that it gets so hot that you can literally fry an egg on top of a car, or literally the wheels start to melt. So my question is, how in the hell was you able to put a 2010 Tesla, you heard me, Tesla car in outer space that you drove to work around here on Earth and it didn't burn up? Now, let's not forget, we have astronauts that are stuck in outer space right now to this day that have been stuck up there since last year and won't be on home until later on in February. They were not able to come back because it was so much radiation and the heat that they would have decimated, deceased due to burning inside of their craft. Okay, let's keep that in mind. So if that would happen now, and they've been going back and forth to space all the time, you know, just saying back and forth to the little place, you know, the little International Space Station, that place over there. They've been going back and forth there now. But you mean to tell me that this car is still in the atmosphere out there in space with all the heat of radiation, all the heat of stars and shit. I don't know what the hell is in space, but I just know what they tell me in the books. I ain't never been to space. Maybe some of y'all is rocket scientists and been to space, but I ain't been to space. I can tell you that right now. The only space that I have been in is a quiet space away from a child, and that don't last too long. All right, I'm just telling you. That's the only space I've been in. Okay. Now, you telling me that this car, this 2010 Roadster, which was launched in 2018, so it's 8-year-old car, was launched into space with a mannequin named Starman and did not burn up soon as it entered or left Earth's atmosphere, and you telling me it's so much heat and radiation? I smell bullshit. I call bullshit. I'm sorry. I call bull. There's no way. Tesla cars that are made now catch on fire and cannot be distinguished. Are you for real? And now they're telling us that the car is currently orbiting around the sun. Ain't the sun hot as fuck? And it ain't burnt up? Okay. It has traveled more than 2.5 billion miles in space. In 2020, it passed within 5 million miles of Mars. Researchers estimate that it has a 6% chance of hitting Earth within 1 million years. So you mean the Tesla car gonna come back in 1 million years and pop Earth? Like, I'm back, y'all. I wonder, will it still have Starman in it? It's just a question. And you can actually track where's the Roadster. And this is what it look like. Let's take a little image if you don't remember, because I want y'all to remember this shit now. This is SpaceX ran by Elon Musk. Okay, this was it. This was the car that was launched in space, and it allegedly did not burn the fuck up. Did not burn up, and it's just flying. It's just flying in this month. That's what it is. Just he just out here like just flying, and he got a little music on too, got a little radio on. He just flying. Now, allegedly, this is what was supposed to be lifted out of space. But when the glitch came, this is what we kind of saw. This one right here. It was something like this. Oh, it's inside the capsule, but wasn't supposed to be already launched. It was allegedly already launched, but we saw a glitch or something like this as the Roadster was traveling, like this picture right here. But again, excuse me, that's Elon Musk. That's Elon Musk. Okay, that's Elon Musk. Now, don't forget he did that. Let's also now, we talked about the Tesla cars that he made, right? Right. Okay. Well, why don't we talk about this one? I even asked the question, do Teslas catch on fire? Because my question and rhetoric thinking is, if something has high heat, and I know I have seen it where it's been so hot outside that if you touch a car or if you get in your car, that's why I do not like leather seats. No, I'm good. Give me them old cotton seats. Or if you got leather, can you put a towel or something over it? Because I don't want to burn my back and ass off. I'm just saying I need that to support the rest of the fat that's inside of me so I can move around. Because if I don't move around with my spine and back, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't. So, it be so hot that you have to let your car air out before you get in it. But you trying to tell me that he sent that Roadster into space and it did not catch on fire? That's what you're trying to tell me. So, yes, Tesla's cars catch on fire, but it's low risk. And don't forget, these are self-driving cars now. but they catch on fire. They actually catch on fire. One of them, now this is a Tesla car. And allegedly, this one says it spontaneously catches fire. I don't know. But these are allegedly Tesla cars that have been ablazed. Okay? This one right here ain't got nothing. He ain't got none left. He half of what it was. All these cars catching fire here on Earth. Look at that. There ain't nothing left on that one. It caught fire to the wheels. Literally, is nothing left but the wheels. So you mean to tell me that he got a car flying in space and it ain't on fire? Again, aren't we told that the radiation is so lethal? The radiation is so hot that you have 2 astronauts that have been stuck in outer space going on 8 months and won't be able to come back until February of 2025 because there was something wrong with the shuttle. The thruster or something was messed up with it. And the space suits that they had on would not obtain the heat for them to come back in. But you mean to tell me that you got the rocket man flying around out there in a little space suit and a Tesla car and he ain't burnt up, but those 2 folks can't come home because allegedly it's too hot and the radiation of the heat will scorch them. It will scorch them alive in there. They can't. Explain that damn spaceman car riding around up there with the little with the man and the mannequin. Explain that one. Again, this is Elon Musk now, who is part of the United States government. I can't make this shit up. I wanted that the Simpsons see this one. Like, did you see this one? Just a question. Just a question. Now, let's not forget, he got his Tesla cars. He done brought the little Tweety bird. And the Tweety bird is gone. I can't whistle, so that's the best you're going to get. The little Twitter bird is gone. And now we just got X. Okay. Do we not remember what SpaceX is? Have we forgotten that this mofo also owns SpaceX? He is a billionaire. He also owns SpaceX. If you don't know what SpaceX is, let me enlighten you a little bit, my friends. My friends, let me tell you what's going on. Now, SpaceX, of course, is about space. And let's not forget, we also have Space Force, which is so weird. Again, weird. The recent launch Starship 7 flight test. Now, I don't know if any of y'all know, or maybe you ask your parents or your grandparents, if they can remember when we used to have the space launches. It used to be at Cape Canaveral, and it would be on, and you would know at 4:00 in the morning, we are flying into space at Cape Canaveral, and everybody is going to be there. Now you don't know shit. Elon Musk is busting like 15 different rockets up out in space. One, he got the Falcon 9, the Falcon Heavy, the Dragon, the Starship. That's bad. That's 4 motherfucking names right there. Is there a rat share? A Star Shield? A Starlink? Which reminds me like the Terminator movie. Not gonna lie. Yes, remember that. But if you look, you have the Starlink mission. And the Firefly Blue Ghost mission. That wasn't even in the thing. That wasn't even in the thing. The Transporter 12, that one wasn't there either. Advancing human space flight. Making life multiplanetary. How in the hell we gonna make life multiplanetary? We can't even make life planetary here on Earth. Let's not forget, they didn't told us it's aliens in the ocean. Aliens in the ocean now. Don't forget that. And I can believe that one because only 95% of the ocean has not been explored. Oh, it's too deep. We don't have the technology. But you flying up in space, man, you playing with me. But you have Star Shield. And this is something that you literally can go to and look at the website. It's networks for government entities, communications. So now you're talking about like internet communications for the government. That's what Star Shield is. And what is Starlink? Again, Starlink is what? Connect home on the go. Elon must know I'm talking to him. I'm talking about, there you go. Now, Starlink is for the residents, you know, like us common folks. And Star Shield is for government. But you can literally go to their website and see. That's Elon Musk. This is the one it's running part of our government now. I still don't know what he do. What is it? Like what does Elon Musk do? He is the administration of the Department of Government Efficiency. What the hell is that? What is that? I have no clue. I don't think any of us does. We have no clue what is he really doing? How, what? We living in weird times, y'all. Very, very weird times. So now, the man I love to hate is in the White House. Well, I will say it like I say every time. It's only 4 years. We can make it, guys. As my voice trembles, we can make it. We're gonna make it. Woo. I want to thank you for listening to the Mayday Mayhaim Podcast. Again, I am Mayday Mayhaim Elm. And if you want to get more information on blogging about my weed needs and different types of things, you can visit www.maydaymayhaim.com, where you can see a list of different blogs and things. And I also will be coming back with my Tipsy with Ipsy and talking about different makeup products because, again, I love makeup to my heart. It's a form of expression, a form of art. And we can talk about that. So please check out www.maydaymayhaim.com. And there will be other special things coming very, 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 very soon in the future. So please check out that website. Now, back to our program. The second part of what we're going to talk about is, now there is this conspiracy that has surfaced on TikTok. I'm sorry, not TikTok. I apologize. X. My bad. It has surfaced on X in regards to a place that looks abandoned, but it has help written all over. And this is available from Google Earth. I did not believe it. I'm like, oh, somebody playing. I'm like, but back of my mind said, why don't you just go ahead and click that and see what's going on? So I actually clicked it and put in the address that was put in on X, and it actually came up. And I'm going to show you what I saw and what could be also going on. Let's see. Boop. There we go. Now, if you type in the coordinates On Google Earth of 549 North Mission Road in Los Angeles, California, you will find this area. And it looks like some type of abandoned construction site. It doesn't even look like it's up to date. But if you zoom in really, really close, you can see help. You can see traffic go. Help. LAPD, federal, help. And you see all this. FBI. I don't know what this is right here. Looks like it might be human, maybe. Oh, maybe allegedly this could maybe say humani traffico, like human trafficking. Got to be real careful with this Google Earth. And it has this I don't know what this is. James, Jamise. I can't make that out. But it's a whole lot of different other things. Terrorism. Mo. I don't think that's how you say that in the Spanish language, but okay. But it's a whole lot of different words. But the main ones that you see in very bold print and that I found was really telling was this one. Like you see all these and other little guides in them, and it's really weird. It's really weird. And this is actually again on Google Earth, and you can literally see it on Google Earth. But I said, okay, if this is here, what is around this area that they would let's say that this is allegedly a trafficking situation. It looks like this area could be owned by the Union Pacific. Possibly could, which would be what? The railway system. And to my astonishment, I bagged back a little bit more, and what do you see here? Look at this. It looks like it might be some type of trucking company. I'm not sure. It says glass and auto. That could be true. You know, those cars could be there. And I thought about that. I'm like, well, those cars could be there. A part of, you know, that establishment. But then I started zooming out a little bit more and more and more. And what do we have here? What is this? Wow. What do you call that? Would that not be? Looks like tankers to me. That looks like it could be the railway system, maybe. And these are maybe the trucks, possibly. Maybe I'm saying that because looking from the visual, these look like train tracks. These look like train tracks. And it could be something of that atmosphere. So I'm looking at that. Y'all excuse if you hear a little baby going in. Her mama's trying to put her down. She's not going down without a fight. So please excuse her. She all right. But if you look at this area, you can literally see that all of. Sorry for that brief pause. Had to make sure everything was good. Make sure everything was cool. Had to do a little shot up there like, hey. What's going on with my baby up there? She cool. But as you can see from this area, you can literally see all these homes, well, not homes, but these trucks, these trucking areas. And these could actually be allegedly places for trafficking. Allegedly. Because if you have this area, let me go right back to it again. Go bam, right back to it. Bam. And again, you could go right to it. And it shows this information here, like I showed you. It looks like it could be owned by Union Pacific. And what do you have here? Oh, what is that? A railway owned by Southern Pacific Rail Yards, which is right next to this area. So, could someone actually be asking for help? They very well could be. Could someone be giving us clues that maybe work for Google Earth and know what's going on and is trying to give people clues? Because I actually looked at the timeline of this area. And you can actually do this on Google Earth. You can look at a timeline. Now, we're in 2025. Okay. But the last time the picture was taken was what? 2024, 2015 is what it's telling me on here. You can clearly see that we're going to zoom in just a little bit so we can just see this area. I also want to see this Union Pacific to Southwell. No, we don't need to see that. I just want to see this area. Now, in 2023, how did it look? It's still there. That help is there. You still see the traffic and trafficking and stuff is not there. That's what I noticed. Like that stuff is not there like it was before in 2024. So you go back a little bit, and when you click on the dots, it gives you now in the middle of 2020, between 2022 and 2023, it wasn't there. It wasn't there. But all of a sudden, between 2022 and now, well, between 2023, because see, this is 2023, and it looks like it's just been scalpeled and put everywhere. You look in 2023, and it shows when the image was taken. It was taken 6/21/2023. That's still there, very prominent. But on 9/24/2022, it's gone. It's not there. So what happened between 9/24/2022 and 6/21/2023 that made all of this again happen? Where you see help, is this maybe a sign saying that this is when all of this alleged trafficking started? Because again, you have this area which is allegedly, from Google Earth's perspective, owned by LTC, Union Pacific, and right next to it you have the rail yard, the Southern Pacific Rail Yard. You can literally look up on Google Earth yourself at this address, 549 North Mission Road. And you can see that it's a big yard, big scrap yard. And that's what it is. Like, literally, that's what it is right there. So make your own assumption. Is someone trying to tell us something? Is someone trying to maybe show expose something or someone that's going on, and maybe these people allegedly may be a part of Google Earth, because for a minute it looks like it could have been drawn in. And when I first saw it, I'm like, man, it like somebody kind of drew it in, until I looked at it on Google Earth. Now, if it was drawn in, that means someone from Google Earth drew that in. Is this a sign? Is this a place to point direction to say, look, this is happening here, this is happening there, you may want to check that out? Is that really what's happening right now? And if that is what's happening, how can we stop that? How can we really stop that? So go up to your own conclusions, take a look at the information, and tell me what you think. You can put it in the comments below, or you can get at me through Instagram at Mayday_Mayhaim, and that's Mayday MAYDAY_Mayhaim MAYHAIM, or you get at me at Facebook, Ms. Mabel Fleming, that is my name, or Mayday Mayhaim. You can find me there, and you can listen to this episode and all my other episodes on any and all streaming platforms. If it's a streaming platform, you will hear all of my podcast episodes. Again, I want to thank you, everyone, for listening. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being you. And everyone, please stay safe, stay healthy, be yourself, be you, be true. Do better than you did yesterday, and strive for a better tomorrow today. And I'll see you guys next time.
Mayhem, Mayday, Mayhem, Mayday, Mayhem, Mayday, Mayhem, Mayday, Mayhem, Mayday.